Alright, we're back today, and I ended up doing a video yesterday and just asking what the subscribers want to see from the channel, stuff like that. I got people that are in it for the bees, I have people that are in it for the prepping, so I figured we will do both. Why would you want bees for prepping, and why wouldn't you want bees for prepping? We will start with the pros of having bees for prepping. Once you can't get out to the store or anything, what are you going to do for sugar and sweetener? Well, bees make honey, and you can pretty much put it in just about everything, seriously. Honey's good has antibacterial properties to it. If you get stung by a bee, you can also put honey on that sting, and it relieves the inflammation that you get from that bee sting. Also inside honey's also good for your allergies. If you get local honey to your area, it can really help with your allergies because it's made with, well, flowers and stuff that you might have allergies to. That's basically what your allergy shot is they inject you with a small amount of stuff that you're allergic to, and your body builds up an immunity for a certain amount of time, and it helps that way. Even if honey crystallizes, you can smash it up and it's basically like sugar crystals, so that's good. Wax, you can use wax for countless things. You can use wax for waterproofing materials. You can use wax for obviously making candles. Basically, the possibilities with wax are just about endless. You can take the pollen that the bees bring in, and you can make stuff with that. You can, there's a lot of stuff you can do with the pollen that they bring in. Also, this might not be a good thing, but also not a terrible thing. Beehives can also attract pests. They can bring in skunks with properly killed and cleaned. You can eat skunk. They bring in raccoons. I believe that you can eat raccoons. I never really looked into it much. Bear. Beehives definitely bring in bears. They can also wreck your hives. You can also eat off of a bear for a very long time. Now, the cons to having bees during times of prepping. If you're allergic to bees, don't even give it a try. It's way too risky. The last thing you want to do is be prepping for SHTF or whatever you may be prepping for, to get stung by your own bees and, well, your throat closing up, or you're really allergic to them, and that's pretty much the end of you. Unless you find someone that's willing to take care of your bees for you. Good luck with that. If you're very protected, you can probably get away with it, but if you're allergic, I don't recommend it. It's just going to be a short video today on why you would want them, why you wouldn't want them. If you have any comments, leave them down below. Any questions about stuff like that. But nothing in a beehive goes to waste. You can use everything, right down to the propolis that they create. Propolis, if you're not familiar with it, it's the glue that bees make that hold frames together, hold hives together. That's why you see people using hive tools to pry their beehives apart, because it's such a sticky substance that you can actually use that as a glue yourself. It's not, how do I want to say this? It's not exactly as strong as super glue, but I mean, it'll hold a lot of things together. And like I said, everything in a beehive is useful. The honey, the wax, all that stuff. They are doing research on people getting stung by bees to see if it can cure certain ailments. Honey is also a superfood. It's very packed with nutrients. You can basically live off of honey. Now, the shelf life of honey is absurd. It will last a very long time. Even if it crystallizes, you can put it in hot water. Say the power's out or whatever. You can light a fire, put some water in a pan, bring it to a boil. You can remove the water from that boil, put the container in there for 10-15 minutes, and it turns back into regular honey again. And it'll stay that way for quite some time. So even if honey is crystallized, it's not ruined by any means. So don't throw it out thinking it's bad. You can use honey in your teas. If you put honey in teas that are very, very hot, or coffee that's very hot, it can actually ruin the benefits of the honey itself. So raw honey is your best bet for its benefits. If you pasteurize honey, it'll stay in its liquid form for much, much longer, but when you pasteurize it, you also get rid of the benefits of it. So pretty much take it for what it is. This is the first video in a couple series I might be doing about prepping. I'm not going to be getting into politics. That's just stupid. Everybody has their opinions about them. I'm just not even going to bring it up. I'm not going to tell you what the government's doing. We can all look at and find that out for ourselves. I watch a lot of prepper channels, but once they start getting into politics, I kind of just stop watching. I don't need them to tell me that the world's going to hell in a handbasket. So take that for what it's worth. I just basically wanted to do a video on why you would want them for prepping and stuff. And they pretty much take care of themselves. Each year coming out of winter, hives will, if you have a good healthy hive, they will split, they will swarm. You can make 2 hives out of 1, so you can keep on doubling your chances. During the winter time, are you going to lose some hives? Yes, you will, unless you're very lucky. So I've done videos on how to winter prep, how to make sure that they have enough food stores for the winter going through. And you can get easily 40 pounds off of 1 hive. So the more hives you get, the more honey you get. That can last all through winter or summer, whatever. But like I said, I just wanted to make a short video, and it turns out that it's 10 minutes and 11 seconds so far. So I'm on my way to work, and that's going to be it for today. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below. And thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new. I figured I would do some talking on my way to work every day, every couple of days, if I have something to talk about. So just going in a different direction, seeing how that pans out. So as always, thanks for watching, and take care.